I'm going to click that and go live again, and we'll see if YouTube is a bit happier. Okay, it looks like it might be a bit happier. Okay, you gorgeous people on YouTube, welcome. I'll just repeat myself from earlier because we're just crashing a little bit. We're multi-streaming. Welcome to a very short chill out art stream this evening. I hope life is treating you beautifully. We are going to continue with our Tsunade sketches. We've been working on some alternative Tsunade designs from when she was a bit younger during the Great Second Ninja War that made her and Jiraiya and Orochimaru part of the Legendary Three as part of the Patreon stuff. Much love to you if you're watching over from YouTube. You are missing out on playing live music, which can't get recorded for you guys because of copyright. But other than that, pick whichever platform you want. We're on all of them. Right, guys, I think that has all worked. I'm just going to also check now that my bot is working in the new YouTube chat. There I am saying hi. And there's Bob saying hi back. Yo, welcome on in. Okay, and Fun Girl Fun, welcome back. It's been a while since I see you. You are over on Kick. I do believe everything's working. People have been having problems with OBS Studios. Oh yeah, it's very picky. I've also been multi-streaming multiple times today, so I'm sort of turning it on and off so that we can play Man of Lords and then goof around and then just watch like copyrighted stuff on Twitch, like TVs and films, but then re-go live when we're doing art and then go back to Twitch for Crimson Desert. The era of technology is really cool, but there's a lot of buttons I have to get used to. So this is going to be really unwarmed up, which means it's going to be derpy. But because we've only got like an hour and a half before the game comes out, it's mostly about me just trying to squeeze down a particular design that I would like to do. I've seen some really cool poses for something, so I'm just going to have a little bit of a look back. And we're going to chill out on a little bit of canvas. We are listening to Bardcore, which is 14th century Tudor covers of popular songs, because we're cool like that. Don't go around breaking young girls' hearts. Pixie, wink wonk. Oh, Pixie, I've still not looked at your memes. Luke, I wasn't live, but we got better. We got better, Luke. Thank you very much for checking though, dude. Mikey has thalassophobia. You should see how scared he gets every time a nice lass talks to him. Wait, is thalassophobia a fear of women? I don't have a fear of women. I have a fear of maybe dropping the ball around them. They're so gorgeous, those ladies. Hi, game and art. Can you do Attack on Titan sketches next time? Well, that depends, big dude. Name me a hot waifu from Attack on Titan. Mikasa is the one who's like really hardcore, right? The problem is like, the more I read Attack on Titan, the more horrible the situation gets. And most of the hot ladies in that now, I've actually watched them torture other men for information and like pull out their fingernails and stuff. And I'm just kind of like, ugh. Like, it's a really fascinating story. But it's like, do I like this? Okay, that's all working at least. Excuse me knocking near a microphone. But yeah, if you guys have got any questions, feel free to ask away. Again, just a really short one. We're going to squeeze it in before we become gamers. And yeah, there's no time to sit down and warm up. So if we make a rough idea now, it means at least we've got the idea on a page. And then next time we do an art stream, if I'm not doing any promotional like fan art for something, we'll come back to the Tsunade stuff. And we'll just sort of like push it around and make it feel a bit more coherent later. I'm just going to sit on a new layer and I'm just going to work in this space that I've got on the right hand side. Annie is Attack on Titan. Oh, Annie's form. Oh, Game and Arts is, just so I don't have to Google it, is Annie the one where she's got blonde hair and her Titan has like armor and she has like Titan martial arts? And she like can encase herself in like resin or ice. That's pretty good. I do like that. My mind becomes a cosmic worldwide. Yo, what's up? Yo, it's been a very long time since I saw this art tuber. Hey man, how you doing, dude? How have you been? Happy to see you again. Yo, happy to see you, dude. Happy to see a whole load of you guys. So yeah, I have been drawing this whole time live on other platforms and other spaces. This is art stream number 412 or 413. So just to give you an idea that I have indeed just constantly been going. And I just assumed there wasn't much interest for live art, because YouTube is very much a platform where you go for videos. It's not quite a platform that everyone thinks about live streaming. But now I've recently noticed that now that I've been sort of advertising a bit more, that I'm still alive, basically, everyone's been commenting and being like, yo, I thought you left, man. I thought you died. So everyone's been so fucking lovely, which is really cool. It's lovely to see people again. I just need to really make more content on the main channel, redo old tutorials, make more tutorials, do more Draw with Mikey, do more giveaways, and let people know that I exist. So yeah, so in terms of life, I can't complain, man. I've got loads of creative projects that I'm either working on, excited about, or behind on. So I'm very busy, but I actually can't complain. I like what I do, dude. I hope life is good. Your end and your own creative endeavors are going nicely. Almost wishes to the lot of you. It's comic, not cosmic. My mind becomes a comic world. Hey, there we go. Nachimento, hello there. How you doing? Welcome on in. And Cabal Air Force. Welcome, welcome. Warmest wishes, guys. Also, Pixie Wink Wonk. Hello, hello, hello. Mikey can't read on a good day. I never learned to read. I only learned to draw. I never learned to read. There was a famous example of a teacher in the UK in the, I don't know if it was the late 90s or early 2000s, but eventually somebody realized that one of their teachers was illiterate, one of their school teachers, and he'd just been getting away with it for years. I mean, not like it's a grievous sin, but it is something where you're just like, that is quite the field of education to be in for someone who's not literate. Yeah. I'm going to put on an AC/DC album one of these days. Back in Black. Yeah, I'm back in black. Ba-da. Now the problem is Tsunade has such a massive setup up top. A lot of body shapes you put in will disappear. Hello, husbando. Hey, Olivia, you gorgeous thing. My wife's in chat, guys. Phaedrasil, how are you? How you doing today? Yo, how's work? My last real basic update was like, yo, this is my job and this is my new house. And now I'm just like, yo, how is the house? How is work? How have you been? What's going on? Well, Mikey, if you actually stayed in touch more consistently, you'd know the answers to all those questions. Oxopf or Oomph, Oxumph, how you doing? How to Fight mentioned. Let's go. Nah, man, I look back on your videos to practice here and there. Oh, awesome, dude. I love hearing stuff like that. I mean, because obviously it's been a while, and what I make are beginner tutorials designed to convince you to give drawing a go. But most of you are gonna, if you like drawing, move on from that and actually do more sort of intermediate and advanced stuff. So hearing from people who are just like, I don't really need your content anymore, but like, you sort of like helped me actually give it a shot and stuff. That really weirdly makes me happy. It makes my day, man. So like, yeah, warmest wishes to you guys. And if you're popping back and checking stuff, you were like my first art master when like the manhwa viral hit. Oh, wow. You're getting into manhwa, or were back in the day. It's pretty cool. If you want to read some really mental stuff, Cantonese martial arts mangas are insane. They're so fascinating. Which way's my hand up? Thumb first, huh? Let's see how this goes. So again, I'm just working on the... This is completely loose and the flow stuff because we don't have much of a window of time today, I'm afraid. Crimson Desert, a new video game, is going live in about an hour and a bit. So we're going to move over to that because I want to check out some gaming. We will be coming back for more Tsunade stuff over time, so come hang out whenever you want to. I'm often online doing work because I've got so much work to do. So right now I just want to capture the pose and the rough feeling without worrying too much about the details so that we can come back to this. If you can capture the vibe, you no longer need to remember the idea. If you can capture the vibe on a page, you can come back to it whenever you want to. Someone's got good taste in manhwa. Oh, right. So How to Fight is a manhwa. I just must have missed that bit in chat. I'm so sorry, guys. Also, Talzi, heyo. Hopefully it wasn't an English teacher. I actually can't tell you that it's not. I don't know. Hi. Hi, my name is Jared. I'm 19 and I never learnt to read. Actual throwbacks. I wonder if YouTube thinks Twitch is a mean place because we have a tendency to be mean to Mikey. Well, like just in a very general sense, because I was the same. Your average YouTube user habits will never migrate off the platform. YouTube has everything. So if someone's like, come hang out on Twitch, it's like, why would I even bother expending the energy to click a button that would do that? I'll just watch somebody else who's just as good, right where I already am. So every now and then you have to remind, because obviously Twitch has, just like YouTube has paid membership, Twitch has paid subs. But a subscription on YouTube is free, and that is the equivalent of a follow on Twitch, which is also free. It's like Twitch is literally just like YouTube. It just looks different. But like you can hang out for free and chat to me. It's just that it's better for live streaming. Ish. Asterisk. But it means that YouTube subscribers, a subscriber is literally just clicking subscribe. It's basically clicking follow. But if you're a YouTube user and you hear stuff like, yeah, Twitch exists, but it's for paid subs, that's the equivalent of telling somebody that you have to pay to follow someone. It's the difference in language, I think, hurts migration. Maybe some people just hate Twitch. I mean, I certainly do. I'm always moaning about it, but I love it here. Love, hate. There we go. Just covered myself. So yeah, it's not up to other people to go to another platform. It's up to me to let other people know where I'm available to hang out with, should the mood take them to hang out. How do you know what you want? Oh my god, game and art. It's a pretty big question, man. Do you talk about life? How do you know what you want? I don't know, man. I wasn't really reaching that place mentally until my late 20s. How do you know what you want? Your female... Oh, sorry, I've not... Oh, dude, you put a question mark halfway in the middle of that question. How do you know what you want your female pose to be, or the gesture? Because I'll be having trouble with the gesture and how I want my females to pose. Experiment. Keep an open mind. Sometimes you know the feeling that you want your character to convey. Happy, joy, sad, action, energy. And that feeling is already going to predispose you to a number of like options, gestures, and common things. Look at lots of pictures of real people doing dynamic things or candid stuff. Candid as in just living their lives, not actually posing. But you can get some fantastic gestures out of really mundane things. And what I mean is like everybody and their mum is drawing a flat anime character standing face on. Look at me, aren't I sexy? Yes, well done. But if you can capture real feeling gestures and moments from normal stuff, like find a photo set of somebody making toast in the kitchen, just the actual way that your body stands when you press the toaster, or when you're toasting a slice of bread, or how you like lean in to crunch on something. If you can capture those different moments with your own character in the poses, it suddenly feels alive, and it also registers in the mind of your viewer as being like, oh yeah, I like toast. I'll like this image. Bish bash bosh, you're trending. Try lots of gestures. Be open-minded. Don't try to get it perfect. And I won't go into a gesture study monologue. But the idea is rhythm and flow, much more than it is correct anatomy. Get the rhythm and the flow and the feeling right. Tighten it up afterwards. But make it feel alive first. And you'll usually be onto more of a winner. Emotional damage, yeah. God of High School's really good. Player 1 as well. Oh, damn. By the way, Cogumelo, how you doing on Kick, dude? Tangible volume, they look heavy. Yeah, so this isn't... Now, normally I am accused. J'accuse! Normally I am accused of over-sexualizing characters and giving them big boobies. Yes. But Tsunade has been a richly proportioned, generous lady long before I was reading Naruto. Well, actually at the same time. I was pretty up to date. It's pretty hip. So, like, as you might have seen, for those of you who sort of follow the old tutorials, I've got a few tutorials where I sort of tried to turn them into a little bit of a course. It's 3 lessons deep, where I just talk about the building blocks, covering a lot of old ground, but structuring it in a way where you follow in a particular order, because a lot of you guys were asking for that. Before I stopped YouTubing, I was supposed to do another 3 videos, and then a 4th summary one, so that you had like this set of like 7 or 8 videos to be like, okay, if you want me to give you a free course, even though it's not going to be like your courses you pay for online, but a free super basic one, ish bash bosh, you've got a process to follow. But the second and really important half is all about gesture. All about gesture and whatever I think gesture even means. Because remember, I'm only going to teach you what I know and what I think, and that comes with the caveat of there are better people out there doing better stuff. However, if you're anything like me, I'm of the opinion of why would you learn an art technique from somebody who's producing artwork that you don't want to produce? Surely you'd rather keep an eye on people teaching who are doing work that you want to emulate. And again, that's not so simple. And also, my follow-up caveat is, I don't care what your style is or whether it's artwork that I do or don't like. If you're someone out there trying to teach and or encourage other people to draw, you're already in my good books. I already think you're probably awesome. Encouraging others to do the shit you like is the way to go. But in something like art that's so subjective, there will be a number of teachers who you maybe are just like, I don't really want to learn from this person. This person's really cool. And the fact that they're teaching is awesome, but the style I want might be a little bit different. No wrong answers. Anyway, Olivia, I missed one of your sentences. Mikey must over-sexualize me most of all as his wife. The sexiest person I know is Phaedrusil. Plus others. Plus many others. Anyway, work is good, Mikey. The house is good. The cats are good. And I'm currently making dinner as well, so also good. Oh, hell yeah. I made a really big lunch, and I actually took some advice and didn't eat all of it for once. So my dinner was a bit reheaty, which isn't too amazing, but to make up for it, I've got an ice lolly later. I've got some Copperberg. I'll get on a cider. Na 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 na. Ooh. Sketchbooks help me a lot. Yeah, I'm a big fan of sketchbooks. I have a massive collection. I'll make a video one day and talk about them a bit more. I've covered a few of them from back in the day. But I'm mostly self-taught with what I do. So it means that I have a very particular idea of which resources are the most useful and which will cut you down to what you want. But again, what's the saying? What's fit for the goose is fit for the gander. What am I getting at? It may not work for you, but I know what works for me, and I can share what works for me and hope that some of it might be useful for you guys. Andre Plays. Yo, what's up, dude? Hi, first time catching your stream. Well, welcome on in. How you doing? I really love your art and how big it is. Yo, cheers, bruv. Warmest wishes to you. I'm afraid today's art stream is really short. Because there's a new video game coming out, so we're going to change categories soon. But I really just wanted to mess around. So, like, over here on the left, we'd spent ages redesigning a younger Tsunade. I wanted her to definitely be Tsunade, but clearly be much younger in the face. Been a lumpy journey to get there, but it was worth spending the extra time on till it felt right for me. But now it means that, okay, we've got the design. Brilliant. Time to play around. So I just wanted to sketch her in another pose before I start like colouring it in and doing a little bit of limited rendering for this month's Patreon packs and stuff. So we'll see how we go. And also, by the way, if you're on YouTube and you're not used to hanging out with us on Twitch, if you've just realised I'm still alive, basically, we've also got a Discord and everything, which has plenty of rooms for everyone. And I'm also live on Twitch Art and Gaming, and all of it's free. So pick whichever platform works for you. It's always lovely to see you lot. For that something is called only shooting stars. I see no problem in sexualizing already sexualized characters. And yeah, your YouTube introduced me to drawing and English. Cogumelu, what is your native language? Kel long, amigo. I see no problem in sexualizing already sexualized characters. Well, you know, it's all about consent. No, I'm kidding. In a very general sense, there's usually no problem in sexualizing any adult character if your audience expects you to draw anime fan art. My personal preference is steer clear of minors. I know in the world of anime it's still super popular, and I don't actually have a problem with it, but I'm not going to go there myself. And maybe just be willing to not go too hard and too crazy on topics that are sensitive to people, I guess. Find your niche. So and I say easy with a big caveat, the easier bit is finding a pose that I might like. Then the hard bit is incorporating the massive bazookas. And then the Ninja Junin uniform on top. I also love big art. Yo, thank you very much, bruv. How does one join your Discord? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I never... So, guys, I have a lot of commands. Oh, welcome back, Eli. I have a lot of commands and stuff, but they're all on Twitch. I'm a bit new to multi-streaming on YouTube and the other platforms, so there may not be everything. No? Okay, there may actually be nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Okay, one sec, I'm going to grab you the link. Oh, sorry, Twitch chat. I wasn't locked to the bottom either. Oh, cheers, Pixie. I didn't even see that. I was scrolling up. I think Phaedrasil was saying something about me being cheeky with more than one person because I'm a free spirit. I really wanted to read it because it sounded titillating. I am a free spirit. You see, I have to have a very understanding wife with a wonderful open mind. I'm lucky to know Phaedrusil. Alright, let me try this. So yeah, in the future on YouTube, this will be hopefully much better. But yeah, guys, if you ever want to like share your... It has to be safe for work, guys, because UK law and Discord became mental at the start of the year. So please cover up your nipples. But yeah, if you want to share your artwork or hang out or anything, we've got Discords, we've got Patreons, we're live on channels. I'm going to be getting back to the YouTube channel. We've got film recaps on Film Cram. We've got media reactions on the Megaverse. We've got Mikey Mega Live. We've got Mega Minis if you're into Warhammer and Gunpla. We've got Mikey on tour for traveling and vlogs. Is that it? I think that's most of Mikey. The other stuff I do, I can't really advertise on family websites. But yeah, no, I'm everywhere. I'm everywhere. Hashtag Mikey forever. I'm side-eyeing a little bit of the I don't have a problem with it. Mikey side-eye. we should absolutely have a problem with that. Anyway, you acknowledge that I'm a free spirit and you tolerate me. You may not accept me, but you tolerate me, Phaedrusil. Phaedrusil, I have to look at boobies. Lots of boobies, not just your... Sorry, I don't want to sexualize you too much. I have to look at boobies for my job. You don't understand. I'm downloading these as part of my work. I need these folders. I need these hard drives for work. I'm sorry if it's giving you bad mental health. Sorry, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm just chatting shit. Is your wife your muse? For some stuff, maybe. Like, do you sometimes ask her to pose for you? Sometimes. Oh, okay. All right. We gotta be careful what we say on Twitch, because a lot of it does not translate to other platforms. There is a little bit of a muse in her, in Phaedrusil. She's also a creative adult writer for wonderful topics. However, she is my internet wife, but we are not actually married in real life. I'm not actually married. See, that's why I'm such a free spirit. You gotta be free. And you have no way of knowing that on YouTube, because I'm literally calling her my wife. I do apologize. But yeah, no, I am blessed to have met a number of really cool people on the internet. Many of them are experienced or down with like various creative writing stuff, and some of them are erotic creative writers. Some of them are just like internet baddies, you know, professional hotties with certain accounts on certain websites and all that stuff. And all of them are thankfully very nice to me, very sweet. And yeah, there's plenty of people I can bounce ideas off for like creative projects, which is quite nice. I'm so confused. So is he married or not? No, I'm not married. I'm not. I mean, I'd be lucky to be married to Phaedrusil, but I'm not married to Phaedrusil. She's my internet wife. Yeah, okay, Twitch guys, we're gonna have to work out how we say stuff and what we say now that I'm multi-streaming. This might need a little bit of work. You've got Mikey Mega Minis. Yeah, Mega Minis. Absolutely, Nancy. I've still got my Gunpla Kidios. Paint me like one of your French girls, Mikey. Oh, you don't... Oof. Damn, I didn't realize you're into that. You are open-minded. But also, hi, welcome on in over on the Twitch side. Warmest wishes to you guys. I think she meant about you not having a problem with other people doing non-adults sexualized. Oh, right, yeah. So like so basically like no, so just to be clear, I am a real human being who lives in reality. If you have a massive lolicon manga collection, I'm probably never gonna let you babysit my kids. But in a general sense, as somebody who's creative, the idea that I could go to prison for a picture is concerning. But yeah, so that's not my preference. I like curvy older, well, I like curvy adults. But you know, I'll defend your I'll defend your right. I'll defend. I'm gonna stop talking. We need a safe for other streaming platforms chat guide. Yeah, it's just started occurring to me really quickly. We're gonna have to start vetting these chats. Okay, I'm throwing these guys a little bit loose and free at the moment. And really, they're going to be sort of tightly wrapped up and bound. And also probably a bit smaller. And also, I'm probably going to put them on another layer. If Mikey ever gets married, you have to ask him, how did you get proposed to? And not, how did you propose? I like proactive women. I like characters who look like they can hold a job. Oh, I don't know, Bill. I tend to draw, I do draw like some like 18-year-olds, 19-year-olds, early 20s, up to mid-20s. And in real life, those people are useless. I'm going to say it now. You are not contributing to society if you're still in your 20s. I love you, and I wish you all the best. But there is no way in hell you are giving back to the human race by that point. No ages in chat. No ages in chat. No ages in chat. I'm just being stupid. Don't listen to me. Wow, I can't believe Mikey got cancelled on his first live multi-stream. Oh, did you hear what he's saying? Because I can. Yeah. So the idea is I want us to be able to be looking down a little bit so that we've got like a smooth boob line center crease. And I'm just having a little think and a play about that mass and how it sits. Mikey, you've been saying controversial crap for years now. You're never going to be banned. I will never be banned. I am unbannable, everybody. You heard it here first. No one will ever stop me. I can't be stopped at all. Oh damn, it's for Finn. Ah fuck. I was going for the under review. That I've got a better one. But I pressed the wrong button. It's been a while since. Yeah, that was more artistic. I will never die. I am unbannable. I will stream forever. Mods, come at me. You're useless. I'm not scared. That's the one I was going for. That's the one. That's better. That's better. No, I respect you moderators greatly. Please don't ban me. Peace in our time. Until you become a VTuber. Oh my god. No comment. No comment. Lots of wonderful creative people out there. Also, there's VTubers. Okay, something like this. I'm probably going to hench up and widen her chest shoulder vibe. Maybe? Is killing me. Losing control. I've kept her limbs really light. But again, it's mostly about just finding that pose at the moment. And Not like we can't change it whenever I want to. Also, you'll notice that I haven't zoomed in once. When it comes to the overall composition and proportion of a character, and I wish I took my own advice more often, because I often forget, but stay zoomed out till you've gotten the overall feeling and wait. Zoom in a bit later. Only a kiss, it was only a da 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 do da da. Do you often create multiple layers for each pose, or just use one layer? I am a layer slut. I'm awfully sorry. I am all over the layers. I am so much better now than I used to be. But back when I used to spend a lot of time doing what I would call a clean anime line layer, where I would, instead of developing through the sketch like this, eventually just do like a perfect black line art layer on top of the sketch. And it reached the point where I would do a new layer for every curl of hair. If I had to get these curls correct, like if I was doing a fan art of Tatsumaki from One Punch Man, I'd do like a layer on a curve. So say I want to line up with this curve here, I'd go onto a new layer, and I wouldn't worry about the position or placement, I'd worry about the curve itself. I'd draw a brand new curve on a brand new layer, then I'd move that layer to exactly where it needs to be. And then seriously, I used to be mental. And then I'd warp that layer and I'd make sure that there we go, we got to get that lined up. And then I'd be like, okay, brilliant, the line art's perfect to the sketch. And then I'd merge those two layers down. Then I'd do another layer for another strand of hair. And it was just like, it was like, I think I need to stop working like this because I'm spending like 18 hours on line art and I hate my life. So yeah, I'm much better now, but no, I'm a big layers guy. I used to go up to around about 400 layers in a piece of art. I don't do that anymore. That's a great tip. Hey, you're welcome. Oh, hey, art questions welcome. This is the time to ask me. As someone that zooms in and out frequently, yes. Zooming in and out frequently is super important. Later. Super important later. The layers are unnamed though, because Mikey's afraid of commitment. Can confirm. If I name a layer, I'm humanizing it. And if I humanize it, I can't experiment on it. We gotta, come on now. I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make art. Well, I mean, I'd love to make friends actually, but, well, ignore me. But yeah, naming layers is a double-edged sword, okay? Now think, Mikey, we had to watch you doing that. I remember Glitchbun came in once to a stream just to chill out. And about an hour later, she was just like, Christ, you take so long drawing. I've got to go. Like, see ya. She was like really angry. Like, you take so long. This is a million years ago. Oh man, I hope she's doing well. Old Glitch. Right. Let's put some more meat on her legs after all. Oh, my third button, my mouse isn't working. My pointer. It's on my screen on and off. I don't go up to 10 layers. By the way, quick question to anybody who uses Procreate. Yeah, sketch, find errors, sketch, clean sketch, find errors. Cogumelo knows. Being a layer slut is something I haven't heard before. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm open with it now. I had to admit to it in order to get better. My name is Mikey Mega Mega. I am a layer slut. I can't stop clicking new layer, but I want help. Today I've been 10 layers clean. Look, we're only on layer 156. But this is a sketchbook Photoshop file full of loads of random sketches. So that's allowed. Too many layers are a red flag. Oh, sorry, what I wanted to ask is anybody who uses Procreate, the way that program runs and runs smoothly is that it will limit your relationship between your layers and your canvas size. If I'm correct, I don't know this for a fact, I'm asking. Like how many layers, if anybody here's a Procreate illustrator, how many layers do you tend to find with your stuff? I should ask Ricky this. I haven't seen Ricky in a hot minute either, actually. I'm sure she's fine, I hope, but right, this whole, look at this. This is why we have to keep flicking things around. So like the idea's here now, but the scale of everything's wonky AF. Also, how are we doing for time? Is Crimson Desert out yet? No, not yet. By the way, if you're on Twitch, you're about to get hit with an ad break. The reason why you've probably noticed when you come into my stream, you're not hit with adverts like other people's, is because we stick them in a big lump, and that lump is about to kick in for some of you gorgeous people. Thank you very much. It really helps me out. I'll see you on the other side. La 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 la. Also, I forgot to click record because I was faffing around so much with the live stream working. Somebody remind me to, no, I'll remember. I need to just separate this out the VOD and download it. Never use Procreate. Oh, fair enough. You're talking like the named layers have feelings.
Mikey.
Yo, Seymour!
Finally home in time to see you draw.
Yo, what's up, brother? Nice to see you, man. At tier 2! I forget. Yo, what's good? How's your day been? Welcome on in. Brother, we're going to come back to this and do more drawing a little bit later. I just want that second Tsunade, 2 or 3? 2. Let's not over punch whilst I'm doing catch up. But I just wanted another Tsunade image up in here to kind of match with this one. However, we're going to move over to Crimson Desert because that game's coming out today. We've been looking forward to it for a while based on those trailers. I'm hoping it's not a massive disappointment because that game was expensive and I did not get given a game key. Do you ever want to see a man grump about having to play video games as part of his living? Make it Video Gamer I paid full price. Oh, I can't believe I have to play this full price for video games. Why aren't I getting stuff for free? I'm an internet person. Alright, mate. Calm down, Mikey. Okay, it's time to eat and chill before bed. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy Crimson Desert. Have a good evening, Olivia, you gorgeous thing. I'll see you soon on Discord, you sweetheart. I hate Procreate. Fresco every day. Izzy, how you doing? Welcome on in. Lovely to see you. Ah, so Nancy, you work 1080p. 132 DPI is so specific. Because you work in bold comic format. For your comics, you can actually get up to 120 layers. So that's insane. Because I remember. So again, this is like a million years ago. So it must be like an older generation iPad. But back when Seijin used to stream on here, I'm pretty sure he used Procreate for a while or tested it out. And I guess because his canvases were massive or something, but he was like, this thing will give me 7 layers. And he'd do some of the most incredible waifu artwork you've ever seen in your life. Yeah, it's all about the processing. You know what came out today if it's not a disappointment? As in, it's in fact one of the best games ever made. Death Stranding 2. Kid Ludens, are you telling me that Death Stranding 2 is now available for PC and Steam? By any chance, Kid Ludens? I was recently watching that gorgeous lady, the French actress, play Lady Margot Fenring in Dune Part 2. And now I can watch her in another movie called Death Stranding 2, directed by Hideo Kojima. I am indeed, Michael. Leah Seydoux. Thank you. I actually had never heard of her until randomly out of the blue. I think I saw her play an assassin in a Mission Impossible where she kills Sawyer from Lost. And after that, I was like, oh wait, I'm seeing her in lots of places now. Then she was in James Bond. Obviously, she's Margot in Dune. She's pretty cool. I've got a new screen protector on my drawing tablet. I should have done it earlier. Oh, damn, Exodus. Wait, Exodus, it's not you who was the XP pen user, was it? I remember when my brother told me that layers existed about 7 hours into a piece. Changed my life forever. Oh, staying on the sketch, moving, erasing, adjusting, nudging, working, not zooming in, flipping. That's a pretty cool piece of advice. I don't know if I could live by it, but I like how it sounds. In my whole life, in his arms, killing me softly. Do you want to know something, guys? This is exactly the song that made me move off of this playlist and listen to it on another playlist. And I'm going to do exactly that. Sorry, guys, we're listening to live music on Twitch because of we can't play that on a YouTube copy because of copyright. However, well, I'm about to just literally lapse into exactly what we did the other day. One time. Two time. Yeah, she's in Dune Part 2. Kid Ludens, have you not watched Dune Part 2? There's a Franken RPG game. That's the best one ever. Oh, this is another thing I'm going to start making you guys do with me. I think I mentioned. I want to download 5 games off of Steam that came out this weekend. Not now, but in general. I want to download 5 games that came out this weekend on Steam. They have to be games that no one's ever heard of. And the more indie they look, the better. Just so that we can, like, make a video about, like, comparing them out.
Hello there.
Hello. Warmest wishes. don't know if I love how this leg's doing that. It's like going down, it's squeezed in. It's a cylinder that's down and away. With his will. We're only going to see the side bit of the flesh squeeze. But the knee's going to kind of disappear behind there. And because we're looking from on high, we're not getting like the side split. We're seeing that sort of squeeze happen more tucked under. I'm perfectly normal. That's something an insane person would say. I am a loyal XP Pen user. Hey Dare, welcome on in, dude. How you doing, man? Nice to see you. Can I please suggest one? You talking about songs, Nancy? Yeah. Oh, games. Yeah, when we do the play random games stream, I want to do that on a Saturday or a Sunday sometime. But let me introduce the Star Trek watch-alongs first. Let's get those going and make sure that that pilot works, and then we'll start doing some more random stuff. La 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 la. So as you can see, I'm just constantly slowly going around, just doing some nudges and moving. Again, it helps that I know I'm not going to have any more time this evening to actually turn this into the character that's on the left just yet. We'll do that in another stream. So now it's just like, okay, how's the flow? How's the vibe? An indie game, I'll send it to you soon now so I don't forget. Nice one, mate. Thank you. Iron Apple is a great resource for odd, weird games. Really? Oh, I was just going to look on Steam and whatever had been released just that weekend. There's like there's proper places that focus on... Oh, sorry, that's a bit loud. There's proper stuff that focuses on indie. Yeah, that was me. Hey, Exodus, nice one, bruv. One sec, I'm just going to Google that. Alright, sweet. Nice one. I have an industrial metal suggestion. Oh, Dare, it's rare that we do that, the industrial metals. Obviously, you've been here for a couple of them. But those ones have to kind of happen a bit more organically, bruv. What's the Thomas Crown affair? That rings a bell. Sometimes I draw with a friend. I want to stab him when I see the guy creating a layer to chicken scratch a sketch for an extra limb and stuff. And then for the torso and stuff. Oh, you gotta let other people do their thing, man. You've got to just let other people be wrong. No good deed goes unpunished. Just let other people be wrong, man. It's the only way to live. And just sketching out that roughly thinking where the hair volume might be. Completely unbothered. I've got a second copy of this down here in case I need it for like process stuff. But just throwing some shapes on top now. The Steam sale has started. Oh, don't let me look. Don't let me look. I haven't got any money. Another Steam sale. I mustn't. I must not Steam sale. Thou shalt not create a sale in the imitation of something I will genuinely ever play. Yeah, I really need to move around the proportions. The moment I start thinking about how thick her Junin uniform is, it's like, oh no, all this is going to be down here somewhere. I might just skip this track. This is going a little bit deep. Actually, John, I'm going to go real. I'm going to take you to one of my playlists. For the last 5 minutes of this stream. One sec. Where's Mikey Westwood? There hasn't been a single word that's safe for stream in this track so far. Manor Lords is 35% off. Up in here, up in here. Ironapple is a great resource. Those girls need no airbags in cars. They're soft and safe from vehicular damage. I don't want to tell you to draw, mate, but I do think that since you're still looking from the top of her body, you'd still see at least a little bit of her cheek. But you may know better than I. Oh, do you mean the one I've deleted? Yeah, sorry. No, I just erased that and then forgot. My bad. I'm just realizing that a lot of the scales and ideas that we've put in here, in fact, are going to have to come all the way back down again now that I'm massing it out. So I'm just having like a little kind of rough play around. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here, up in here. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here, up in here. Right, everyone play Mandalords. If they had like an online versus co-op, that would be great. Juan Diaz, hey Mikey, Pura Vida from Costa Rica, bro. Yo, salve, amigo. Salve. Bienvenidos desde England. What's good? Yo, we got some Rikas. I know a super dope Costa Rican. But she's half Costa Rican, half other Rican. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me go all out up in here. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm. It might be better if his hand is like just doing that two finger thing where she's holding like a seal, just so it can flap back over her head. I only draw characters who know who DMX is. Oh, you know Tsunade, mate. Tsunade's got that fat ass white girl vibe. Tsunade be hanging around in Thunder Village. Do you know what I'm saying? She she hasn't been spending her time in Leaf Village. She's been making content. She knows who DMX is. She's got history of a Ray Kage. Leafed.com. I'd make contact on leaf.com. Sounds like fun. Okay, if you could, Izzy, if you could bang any of the characters from Naruto from Leaf Village, who would you go for? Who would be your number one pick? The ultimate gambler. She is. Tsunade is a porg queen. She kind of is. All of them. Shit answer. Try again. You'd go with Kakashi. It's E-A-R-L. And man, his life before 1998 was wildly rough. Really? DMX biography? That's never occurred to me to look into that. Alright, now we're getting real. Look, everyone knows DMX. But now we've got to... now we've got to talk about how we really make money online. Uh-huh. This song was my Napster. My entire Napster experience was this song. Even but I don't fucking need them. Keep them out of hood. Keep them looking good. But I don't fucking feed them. Sorry. I apologize. Gonna make this leg a little bit more dominant and thicker as well. Especially if I'm gonna hide part of it behind all these kunai.
Very cool, way to go!
This moment is a good time to hit that save button, Mikey.
Oh, it is! Handsome. Loony Lizard, thank you very much for the resub. 17 gorgeous months. Yeah, I appreciate you, bruv. How you doing, man? We are just doing another illustration now that we've nailed down the design on the left. I'm just roughing out something a little bit looser of her in action. As you can tell, the more we sort of move and reshape it, the more bits go wrong, go right, have to be squeezed, have to be redone. Now she's got like a little deformed baby arm down the front because we sort of like changed the mass of her head and then the chest to compensate and then the body to compensate. So we're doing that sort of bit where you kind of like keep going up and down, changing, rediscovering, but mostly just vibing, having fun. However, can't last forever, for we're gonna move back over to video games soon. But yo, what's going on your end, dude? Really weirdly, the shoulder pads on the Junin outfits remind me of Jill's outfit in Resident Evil 1. The OG. DMX was almost kidnapped by Solid as Snake and raised in Raiden's place. Alright, I wish I hadn't started reading the start of that sentence. Bayonetta. Hola, hola, Mikey. ¿Cómo estáis? Yeah, está bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Yo, bienvenido. Bienvenido a todos. ¿Qué tal? Oh. I feel like I want to give her like another bit. I don't want to over encumber her, but I feel like I want to give her something random that cuts the other way. Like she's got like tucked down one side. She's got like just a massive like Quan Dao. Is it a Quan Dao? Or like a 9 rings halberd? I'm just getting too much. Okay, what is our rough idea? Obviously, it needs moving around, it needs shaping, it needs refining if we're going to keep it. Or we won't keep it. But the important part is the world is our oyster. So let's take this very rough, lumpy shape, see if we can play it and move it around into being a nice composition in another art stream. But we're coming to the end of the art stream tonight. Like I said, this one is unusually short, just because we're squeezing in this art stream in between 2 different video game streams. Usually we art for about 3 or 4 hours an evening, if we're like really getting settled in. But a video game is launching tonight that I want to take a look at, and I need to go and have a wee and like have a stretch. So you gorgeous people on Kick and YouTube, you'll probably notice that a second stream on YouTube will begin in about 10-15 minutes, just so that the art stream's completely separate. For Crimson Desert, you're more than welcome to hang for that. However, when I do longer art streams, I will try to make a point of advertising them on the main YouTube channel, Mikey Mega Mega. In the interim, feel free to follow on Discord, and or do I still have that link? And or follow me on my Twitter accounts. I sort of announce on all of those sorts of things when I'm going live. That's usually a good place to do it. Otherwise, thank you very much for vibing. I hope to catch you again for a little bit more doodling in the future. Everybody on Twitch, say goodbye, YouTube and Kick. But remember, you YouTubers, I'm literally going to be streaming again on this very same YouTube channel for some video games. But we're just going to have a break. But the Kick streams are uninterrupted, long-term things. So you're always welcome to vibe. All right. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. More Tsunade in the future. Bye. Hopefully this time it won't crash my OBS.